Hey guys, Tyrip here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Belgorod. Playing for today, spawning in the north, we have BaoLiang. Playing as Brits, who has Royal Engineers, Special Weapons, and Lend-Lease. Teaming up with him is Iran, playing as US Forces, who immediately goes for Infantry. So if he hits them on the left, we have Hermes playing as Ostheer, who goes for Elite Troops. Finally, Ed also has Ostheer, who has Storm, Encirclement, and Spearhead. Random team both sides. Iran around rank 60, BaoLiang around rank 30, Hermes around rank 60, and Ed around rank 130. So Ed starting off with a triple Pioneer build here, now into the machine gun. Curious to see how this one goes. Have been doing a lot of, machine gun pyro strats myself lately. Usually just double pyro into the machine guns though. See how the triple pyro works out. Maybe we're going to see with, do you have German infantry? Doesn't. Okay, so bad start there for Hermes, getting forced away. Did reposition the machine gun just then, right? Maybe he set it up at the wrong angle. A little bit unfortunate. Pretty slow start in the north. BaoLiang going for the fast tech into a sniper. Ed waiting to pounce around the corner with these pioneers. It does have Storm, so can get ambush camo. Can be a pretty good idea against the sniper plate. I'll keep the machine gun safe. Looks like Ed maybe took a little bit too much damage on approach. Now not really doing too much once in close. Engagement not really working out for Ed. I think, there's a chance for that to work, but not on that occasion. Ed pretty mobile though. Squads all across the map, and it looks like he did manage to force away Iran from the bottom there, so a bit of teamwork. Second sniper in production for Bao, and first one, 2 kills already. Now into the Panzer Grenadiers. They're trying to head towards the north, trying to keep Pyros safe for the moment. Tech coming up now. I suppose that's one benefit of having triple Pyros. You should always have a squad available to build up your tier 2 right on time. I suppose Ed actually with encirclement too with the camo. Maybe stormtroopers could be the way forwards. Maybe a decent option against snipers as well. Machine gun quite far at the back here, trying to bait the rifleman into it, and it does work to some extent. One squad getting suppressed. Got the second sniper down the bottom though, so Hermes in a bit of trouble. He doesn't have ambush camouflage. Has he lost his unit already? No, just 2 Grenadiers produced. That's it. Very strange build. It's like completely blocking that machine gun there just about with the tech structure also. 2-2 in production for Ed. That's going to be a really fast timing on that. A slow start from BaoLiang. Super fast 2-2-2. See, oh, and the double sniper's getting to work. The Pyros don't stand a chance. Let's see what the 2-2-2 can work. We have a sapper squad coming out, so potential snare to help keep these safe. I'm backing out for the healing, waiting for the med kit to come off cooldown. So far, seems like the Axis have had superior territory control. Head opening up on section first. Doesn't drop any models from it though. We've got the snaring squad running some defense. Do have Snipers can, you know, shoot at like vehicles, and they do a decent amount of damage. 222 in the bottom for Hermes as well. Iran, meanwhile, going for a mortar half-track. You don't see those too often. Snipers get the P-greens there. It really needs to lock in and get some ambush camouflage going, I'd say. Because those double snipers are just wrecking his manpower at the moment. It is a reasonable idea right now to go for double 222s, maybe even triple 222s. Just completely try and bull rush BaoLiang before he has time to get going. Does have a tank intersection out now, so it's only going to get harder for Ed from now. Kind of had it, you know, had a moment before the tank intersections arrived to really get something done, but a bit harder now.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained. Machine gun squad.
Pack now from Ed, maybe worried about AEC, but we can see that it's not really on the cards for BaoLiang going for the second squad of tank intersections.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Typically a good counter to these is suppression, but then the the machine guns get countered by the snipers. Oh! I thought he was out of range there. Wow. Here we go. Coming in with the 222 going chasing after the snipers. Let's see if we can get one of them down here. And splitting his focus between all three. He needs to focus one of them down first and foremost. Probably the one with veterancy, so I can't use the critical shot. Okay, gets one and then backing away. Didn't finish any of those mines. Don't see any tank intersections in the retreat path, so good dive there from Hermes. One sniper down, getting some revenge for Ed's lost 222. Oof. Double mortar half tracks now for Iran. They're hitting pretty hard. Still doesn't have any anti-tank though, no bazooka even on the lieutenant to keep anything safe, just solely relying on the anti-tank grenades of the rifleman. So 222 could come down here and do a tremendous amount of damage again. You've got to be careful sitting still with those mortar half-tracks blasting away. And they do handily win the engagement. Still no lock-in from Ed yet on the commander. Tank hunters come through for one round of the boys' AT rifle damage and then back away while they reload. And yeah, the bottom isolated though, no retreat at all. There it goes, way too late.
The enemy has killed a machine gun crew.
Double officer, by the way, I didn't notice that. It seems to be working out pretty well for Iran so far. Maybe he's going to coming forwards for the Ford ambulance strategy. There's a couple shots on the way past. Be careful not to park on that Talamine that's right there. If a mortar shell detonates, that could be nasty. Oh, and the mortar shell detonates it anyway. Luckily, the scout car wasn't on top of it, though.
Soldiers are trained to advance rapidly.
And the sniper's just roasting anything that comes into their path at the moment. Stormtroopers deployed by Hermes out the back. 222 making a bit of a drive-by, takes an anti-tank grenade. Now the tank intersection trying to finish the job, can't quite manage to do so. Then look at the damage from the 222 getting a nasty burst off. Sniper very, very low. Ooh, another close call for BaoLiang there.
A capture point is being overrun.
And that is a monstrous USF blob.
AT gun ready.
Suppression starting to get going. 2 bursts even. I'll activate these secondary rounds. There it goes. Forcing the retreat. Okay, locking into Storm now, Ed. Getting out a Jaeger command squad. They're here, camouflage. So the camouflage is going to help reduce the bleed from the sniper for sure. But I don't want to set up reloading in front of a bunch of troops there. Maybe Ed. Looks like the reload's triggered by the end of the incendiary rounds, and that's, you may remember from my video. Team members can't reload while they're packed up, so it's probably what we saw working just then. Looks like the Royal Engineers did also go down for BaoLiang, so it doesn't have any sweepers for the S-mines up there in the north. Okay, command squad getting roasted right now as well. Does have a smoke grenade. Don't forget about that. Oh, here we go. 222 finds an opportunity. Gonna go for the ambulance first off. And gets the kill. We do have the AT gun out the back there. All back camera work. It's one shot off, and then the 222 disengaging. A machine gun getting blasted by these LMG Grenadiers, going down so quickly. Down it goes. Grenadiers are very low themselves, though. Mortar half-tracks hitting hard. So they have to disengage. Not going to be able to stop the recrew on that. Stormtroopers looking to come in from the side, though. Tossing up the incendiary grenade. Oh, concussive grenade even. And gets the decrew again. Oh, but that LMG blob just too strong. Stormtroopers trying to go for the steel. Could end up going down now. That's so many rifles. Maybe could smoke with the 222 to cover the retreat. No. Machine gun should get away. Maybe could have come in for the save on the Stormtroopers as well. I'm going to go for another Grenadier. And yeah, these riflemen just being used in a blob formation at the moment. So hard to go like head to head, blob for blob, if the mortar half-tracks are out the back. Pumping out that damage. Your blob's going to get blasted by them eventually. Okay, here come the Panzer Grenadiers from the north. Snipers quite defensively positioned for BaoLiang, so not really under threat. And then the P-Greens just don't last long enough to stick around. And now I've got a tank out for BaoLiang. Pretty good timing on that one. Having gone for no troop upgrades. No light vehicle himself. It has a Panzer IV out himself though, and the anti-tank gun. It's under a bit of pressure at the moment, but the flare up from the Jaeger command squad. Just sneak around. Don't have moving camo on that squad, so I think they might have just revealed themselves. Here comes the Cromwell looking for a crush perhaps. Nope, just a massive AoE shot. They were very clumped up. Tank intersection. Did they throw the anti-tank grenade there? I'm not entirely sure. 222 smoking up to safety. Couple Grenadiers down the bottom in some trouble. Grenade out. Ooh, late dodge. That's a lot of damage. G43 squad charging in. That's a pretty good damage done. Oh, Cromwell trying to get the kill on the sniper. Can't quite land the shot though. Okay, going forwards for Ed. It's a little bit low in health though. Oh, that's the end of the 222. But that's also the end of the M1. I don't think we have an anti-tank gun for Hermes, so nothing to come through and kill this off. Cromwell coming down to try and defend the anti-tank gun. Grenadiers there. They go for the steel on the AT gun. So low in health. Can't see this working. Cromwell just needs to land one small shot. Okay, maybe two small shots. Sprinkling with the damage. There it goes. Pyro's going to go for the crew on that now. Maybe they'll have a better chance of getting away. Looks like BaoLiang not going to commit any further. Maybe worried about Ed rotating with his anti-tank gun, but Ed sent that back to heal up, so wasn't going to happen. S-mine's getting triggered. BaoLiang going for double engineers now. Pretty good damage from the S-mines. They were a good idea from Ed for sure. Taking advantage of that earlier royal engineer going down. Meanwhile for Hermes, Battle Phase 2 is done. Really hurting for manpower though, going for the Panzer Grenadiers, the 4th Grenadier. I think he rebuilt a Grenadier as well, right? Just a lot of manpower. And yeah, that USF blob is just ultra powerful. Go blob for blob if you want to stand a chance. We'll get the suppression going. Okay, BaoLiang has gone for bolster, interestingly. Cromwell one shot behind in the head-to-head, and the pack connecting. Ed was quite slow chasing him with the Panzer IV though. Cromwell should be able to get away safely. You've got an engineer squad there threatening the anti-tank grenades. That's enough for Ed to disengage. Unfortunate, if he was a bit faster coming forwards with the Panzer IV, that was a kill potential, so to land the shot and penetrate, but there was an opportunity there.
Stay in cover and return fire.
Suppression coming in. Snipers coming back from base, so nothing to pick off the MG42 quite yet. See Hermes starting to adapt to the mortar half tracks as soon as he gets scouted, dodging away from the incoming shells. Don't have to go for barrages though with the mortar half tracks. You could just go for attack grounds to force the unit away. Okay, yeah, command squad trying to sneak around, but as I said, don't have moving camo, so that doesn't really work out for Ed. Back again, but so is the Cromwell. We do have the pack nearby. Jams the turret with the sniper.
We have 300 points remaining.
He's getting on top of the sniper, get it very, very low, not quite killing it. Still got the jammed turret. Double anti-tank guns coming in from the north, and they're setting up. 1, 2, second one missing. Under pressure from double engineers, but they don't want to charge past that sight blocker and expose themselves to the Panzer IV fire. Looks like the Ostheer blob winning the day though with the suppression perhaps. We have a Jackson out now for Iran. But BaoLiang activating hold the line now, so these troops making a push. Do manage to neutralize the point. Big rifle nades coming in. Dodging forwards of the damage though, don't end up doing too much. Stolen anti-tank gun out the back connecting once. Second one missing. So he just can't really push in against hold the line. That does last a pretty long time. Sweep up those S-mines. Looks like Ed replanted quite a few of them in the north. Double packs are there. Missing, and the Faust's not doing engine damage because of that. I think those were attack grounds, maybe. I remember back in the day, Lemon used to play a strategy very similar to this. Used to actually equip the squads with one bazooka as well. And just like that, a little bit of extra anti-tank did make a big difference if you wanted to try and go in for a dive on something like the Jackson or the mortar half tracks. Each of them having an anti-tank grenade and a bazooka is It's very hard to deal with. Nice wipe there from Ed. I think that's one of the two. Was that a tank hunter section dead? No, that was the regular section. Oh,
The ability is ready for use.
big hit from the P4 there. Oh, sprinting forwards, looking to pressure the snipers a bit. Sprint runs out of steam though. Smoke plane out to cover the cap for Ed. Not a horrible tactic. Some time on target out the back here with the phosphorus coming down. Looks like they're going to dodge forwards of that, and the anti-tank gun takes care of one of the mortar half tracks. Good push so far from HERMES. A lot of units clumped up next to this retreat point. Be quite vulnerable to these grenades. Oh, we've got the Cromwell coming down low to assist. Good teamwork here from BaoLiang, going for the crush. One squad down. And now the anti-tank gun quite exposed also. HERMES is never building a tank so far. Tier 3 down.
We have lost a
Could have built one a very long time ago. In fact, I don't even know why he went for tier 3. He's gone for battle phase 3. And if you want to go for the ace, you need to have your tier 4 structure down. So, don't know why he built tier 3, but tier 4 in production now. Still a good chunk of manpower away from that ace though. And that was pretty nasty casualties he suffered in that last attack. Double packs are there. Armor spins around. Good connection, Jackson. Needs repairs now. Nice to have the sweeper. Quite a few mines down now for BaoLiang. Another good way to prevent those dodges or dives. It does have sweepers on tours, Pioneers though. So far, the Allies are a bit behind on the VP game. But not by a massive margin. Just 100 points. Panther from it next. Interesting.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Oh. Oh, so close. Sniper on one shot. Nice ambush attempt there from Ed. Nearly worked out too. He just had like one more model on that squad. Probably would have got the job done. I think it started that fight as a 4 model. Squad though.
Panther has arrived from the fatherland.
Okay, we've got the Panther out. We've also got a Churchill coming in for BaoLiang. Not the Crocodile, just the regular one.
Heavy tank reporting. Your sniper's
Which is a
trained.
little bit unusual. Some time fuse shots coming through from that water half track. Suppression in. And the Panzer IV combo making a bit of a play. Snipers though with the critical shot and then the engine damage, and we got the big bombs out the back from BaoLiang, the concentrated fire operation. Did not really taking too much damage from that. Sniper triggering that mine that he spotted with the sweeper earlier. Churchill trying to get in with the flank. Here come the double anti-tank guns from the center though. BaoLiang might be able to make use of these sight blockers. Could be a good time for a target weak point from Ed. Squad down there for BaoLiang. That was one of his tank hunter sections. Focused on the Churchill, and that does get away safe. The ace down the bottom now. Jackson, I don't know why it's getting so close to the ace. That's probably an easy kill for the ace even. Backed away maybe a tiny bit too far and misses the killing blow, firing on the move. Don't know why he was so scared of the Jackson there with the ace. Attack ground wars, both missing though. Oh, and there we go. You play silly games, you get silly prizes, and Iran losing the Jackson to the ace there. Now it doesn't have any resistance to it. Again, BaoLiang gonna have to come down to the bottom, try and save the day. Firing off the critical shot. Cromwell trying to get in on the rear. Ace with the blitz though. Doesn't manage to get engine damage. And the Pio is managing to pick up the LMG just before the riflemen get there. That's perhaps where having some bazookas on the riflemen would have been quite nice. It would have extra damage to threaten the ace. Oh, and we've got 4 snipers now for BaoLiang, and that machine gun doesn't get away. Was retreating 2 of those, so, you know, do have a chance of surviving, but not getting so lucky. It looks like Ed's gonna go for the howitzer. Interesting. Looks like he's pointed it towards the USF forward retreat point as well. Might be the first target. We've got the priest back the other way for Iran, which is a very, like, strange choice to go for when you've got no anti-tank to defend against the ace. You go for a priest? Oh boy, there we go. Double packs. Picking off that Cromwell ultra fast there. Looks like BaoLiang is going to finally invest in an anti-tank gun now himself. Here comes the howitzer, going for the USF forward retreat point. Snipers playing at a conservative range back there. Here they come now on the Pios. Just getting shredded pretty quickly. Surviving though. Double anti-tank guns trying to come in on the Churchill. Hasn't upgraded that with the tank commander yet. Seems like Ed's howitzer not getting much work done. 1 kill so far. Does do a lot of damage though to the priest, which has given it quite a lot of veterancy. Here comes the ace again though. And this is perhaps where Iran poised to collapse. Does have 1 anti-tank gun. It's often not enough against an ace though. Just slamming home the kills. 18 already. All squads here available to get wiped. Anti-tank gun not even activating the armor piercing rounds, so struggling to penetrate. And Iran just getting pummeled right now by the artillery.
Just took out an entire gun crew.
And finally abandons this forward retreat. It wasn't even like that far forward, so not a huge loss. Getting 1 of your anti-tank guns destroyed. That's a big loss when you've got no good counter to the ace. Hold the line activated. Could maybe do some damage to these P-greens down the bottom. Yeah, here we go. Attack pass coming through. And there go the P-greens. Those hold the line planes. High wiping potential on them. I thought that they got nerfed a bit like the Vanguard planes did, but it seems like they're very, very lethal. Forwards here, but going to expose the Panther to some hold the line rockets. Oh, they catch the Werfer out the back, Ed! What was that? He's diving in though, looking for the kill. Critical shot on the Panther, and then we've got the anti-tank guns from the side. Panther in some trouble. That turret jam lasts a very, very long time. Here it comes now though. Oh, Churchill goes down, so is the Panther. What about the Panzer IV now? Anti-tank grenade, no munitions for BaoLiang. Double tank gun set up.
HQ is under attack.
Spinning around. It's going to come down. I think they're going to connect. All three of Ed's vehicles going down there. The Panzerwerfer as well. Not really worth it just to kill one Churchill. Critical shot there from the sniper showing its strength, really jamming that Panther, making it a non-factor for such a long time. And I didn't even... Yeah, the second anti-tank gun making a big difference for BaoLiang. A little bit clumsy from Ed though, losing the Werfer like that. And now he's got only one Pio. Almost no army at all. It's like the Priest going for some British base howitzer shots. Which is maybe not the worst idea, especially if he can force the snipers to retreat and then barrage the base. Could get a kill that way. He's repairing up out the back. Just the 180 tank gun still for Iran. Pretty close to being able to build another Jackson though, so that'll help them out a lot. Looks like there was a rebuild on the Jaeger command squad because I think I had Vet 2 before, right? Down by Ed, but it's hanging on by a thread. Double tank guns coming to the south from BaoLiang. Knows that there's not really much of a vehicle threat from Ed at the moment with him losing all his tanks, so coming down to assist his teammate again. Got him for a little bit of damage there on the Panzer IV. Oh, squad down. Mortar half tracks doing the bulk of the damage. Double tank guns coming down now to the bottom for Ed as well. More action in the south lane. We do have a Crocodile this time from BaoLiang. And a Flak Panzer from Ed. He's probably going to want to cancel that once he sees this Crocodile. It might be too late. The thing with the Crocodile is so good against anti-tank guns. You know, they just can't afford to stay set up against it because of that flame damage. Decrew them so quickly. You need like a mobile form of anti-tank to help fend it off. Oh, that's some clumsy priest utilization there for Iran. And the Panzer IV charging in, looking for the mortar half-track kills, caused them so much agony. There it goes. Maybe he can pick off the ambulance next. Oh, it's the Ace doing the job. This tank gun in some trouble. We've got the Crocodile coming to the bottom, but Flak Panzer doing some rare armor hits. Grenadiers coming in for the anti-tank grenade. Triple snipers hammering in some damage. Got the anti-tank guns out the back there as well. Tiger trying to make a play, but the critical shot going off. Ace missing. And a lot of damage coming through onto the Tiger, but BaoLiang in some trouble now as well. The anti-tank guns from Ed rattling off a few hits. Wow, that's good luck for BaoLiang. If those penetrate, that was going to go down. As a forward does go down though for Hermes. And does manage to steal away that anti-tank gun that got decrewed earlier. Chaotic sequence. You can see BaoLiang still with by far the largest army. It does mean the Allies with the larger army size overall at the moment. Hermes going to go for a Panther next though. I'll bring him up too close to BaoLiang levels.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
It's probably going to die. It looks like a couple of snipers actually had to reload. They were at that stage of the eclipse, so maybe that saved the day. Forward medics now for BaoLiang as well.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
I think trying to make use of the camo, but wasn't quite inside it. Comes some howitzer action. Ooh, one sniper down. Nicely done by Ed. 4 kills on the howitzer, but already vet 2. You don't see that too often. Snipers do give quite a lot of veterancy as well when they go down, especially if they're vetted. Here we go, Flak Panzer finds the snipers. Oh, nearly gets the kill. Maybe the howitzer on the retreat? I was right. Okay, there we go. Everything lining up there for Ed. Good bit of howitzer action. 2 snipers down. Those were such a nuisance for him. I didn't check the kill counters on them. Anti-tank guns under a lot of threat though. Spearheads pressing one of those squads briefly. Some major artillery coming down. Stupid dive bomb from Ed. Haven't hit anything though. Panzer coming in from the side. It's a ready to fire again. Allies in control of the VPs and it's close to even again. Nexus having to spend a lot of time out back repairing their tanks. Ed still trying to recover from those tremendous losses he suffered earlier. Does manage to recrew his pack though, so that's good news for him. He's just going for a blind Howie barrage, roughly the same area. Or maybe the Yankee Command Squad actually not throwing off the flare now for them. He's taking quite a walloping from the double Jacksons though. So that's starting to fall off somewhat, that Vet 3 now ace, 28 kills. It's effective with the double Jacksons running around. Let's go for the cap in the north, but looks like he ran over a couple of mines on the way up there.
Armor ready.
Oh, this could be trouble, Ed. Anti-tank gun's a little bit isolated. They're taking sniper shots as well. And he loses the high vet one. This one sets back up again.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Lost sight of it just before he's about to fire. Oh, BaoLiang loses a squad jumping on top of the anti-tank gun though. We've got a Flak Panzer from Hermes down here as well. Looks like the Crocodile are going to try to kill off these anti-tank guns. Okay, here we go. Big move from Hermes, charging in, going after the Jacksons. We've got double anti-tank guns for BaoLiang right there though. So he has cold feet, and it's understandable. There's a lot of anti-tank in one small area for the Allies. But Ed loses both of his packs in the end. That's very, very painful for him. Rebuilding one of those now, but that's what I was talking about. You have to be so careful against that Churchill. Crocodile can decrew your anti-tank guns so quickly. Especially if you don't have a spotter for the packs. You know, don't start damaging the Churchill from max range. If it starts off at, you know, roughly 35. There's trouble. Got the airburst shells coming in. Interesting idea.
The enemy are at 200 points.
Getting a decent amount of damage done. Not really getting the model wipes at the moment. Looks like BaoLiang rebuilding one of the snipers. Got the double packs, or double M1s there. 6-pounders even. Third time's jump. Well, one Flak Panzer going down really quickly. It's Vet 3 and Vet 2, so they've got really good rate of fire. Gonna get the engine damage off though on the Crocodile.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
Okay, triple snipers in the north. Pios Can't get the cap off, and that's the problem for the Axis at the moment. They just can't get the North or Central VP. But yeah, I don't know if medium tanks are the way to go for Ed, because against the double anti-tank guns, they just die so fast. Maybe he's thinking he can get in with the dives, get on top of the snipers, but I don't know if that's true. Starting up the Howie barrage again. Goes for the machine gun location, solid option. There's a couple of kills as well. Here comes the Crocodile trying to come in for the howitzer kill, I think. You have the pack there though, and the Panzer IV. The double anti-tank guns though for BaoLiang. He needs to rotate that pack around here. Okay, the ace coming in to assist. And there goes another engineer squad for BaoLiang, hanging around for a little bit too long. Oh, he's going to call in the concentrated fire operation even. Had a good run with that howitzer though. 2 sniper kills. Ultimately goes down. Trying to get a Faust off. There it goes. Damage. Guess that's why BaoLiang was trying to crawl forwards with the engineer, just wanted the site to call in the off map.
Send your orders.
So Ed operating on fumes at the moment. Putting another Panzer IV. He's grazing damage.
That's an 88 round. Tiger!
Really good rate of fire on that ace at the moment. He's got to be careful with the anti-tank gun. Luckily, two of the snipers tried to shoot at the same model, so he doesn't end up getting an anti-tank gun decruise. Comes forward for a shot. Oh, and they just go down so quickly. The max vet anti-tank guns. Taking them out before he can back away. He's hoping to get the kill. Okay, command squad on top of the anti-tank guns. Maybe he can get the decro on one of them. Rapid maneuvers activated, but does end up going down.
The weapon crew are, I'm afraid, quite dead.
Obviously, Blob making a bit of a play again. Jackson taking a boatload of damage. We've got 3 Jacksons down the bottom now. Panther and Ace have to be on their toes. There's so much anti-tank. Oh, anti-tank guns from the north. Rear armor hits on the Ace. So much damage from that 6-pounder. Really good rate of fire. He's got the armor piercing bonus now as well. And here we go, triple Jacksons surging forwards. There goes Ed's Panzer IV before it even has a chance to react. Can the triple Jacksons win this one though? Got the anti-tank gun there, got the ace. Panther smoking out to safety for the moment. He's coming down with one of his other anti-tank guns. Oh, but the ace in some trouble. There it goes. Panther coming back in. One more Jackson goes down, maybe the next one. And the Panther surviving. But meanwhile, the Crocodile taking care of the anti-tank guns.
Enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun.
And he has to lick his wounds, try and repair up that Panther before it can really get anything going. But yeah, the rebuild on the Panzer IVs, well, just the medium tank builds from Ed, I don't know, they didn't really seem to work out. Howitzer was good while it lasted, but definitely can't rebuild it now. Werfers, of course, you know, maybe what you'd hope to maybe pick off a sniper kill with the Werfers, but I'm sure BaoLiang going to be very attentive and hear those Werfer strikes coming. Quick on the dodge. being said, you know, there are multiple targets. Maybe he goes for the snipers, maybe he goes for the anti-tank guns with the Werfer strikes. It can be hard to dodge rapidly with both of them. Maybe I'm supposed to be in team chat there. Someone target on the anti-tank gun out the back for Hermes.
Enemy forces
No
are
dodge.
securing our territory.
Still no dodge. There it goes now.
We have 100 points remaining.
God, it comes down so slow, doesn't it? It's such a late dodge, man. That's incredible. Oh, what's the Panther doing? Running right into double anti-tank guns. Triple cap now against the Axis. Panzer making a dive, trying to get behind the anti-tank guns, but no chance. And the Axis end up throwing in the towel. Well, interesting build orders from a lot of players here. But yeah, Hermes, I feel like did let the momentum down a bit, you know, going for the tier 3 for no reason. And took a beat down at that around that timing as well, where BaoLiang came down and wiped out a bunch of his stuff. So maybe getting a little bit wayward with this build order. Could have had the ace out a little bit earlier. But yeah, somehow the Allies turned this one around. It seemed like they were going to lose, but I think Ed, you know, losing the Werfer, losing the Panther and the Panzer IV, all at once just set the Axis too far behind at that stage and could never really rebuild back into the game after that. And yeah, Ed, I think going for the Flak Panzer, double Panzer IVs, we saw that that just didn't work out at all up against those Vet 3 anti-tank guns. The mediums just got sniped off before he even had time to react. But yeah, interesting stuff all around and some pretty crazy stuff you don't see too often in this one. GG. Anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you off to the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.